Today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's still a game review, but if most of you don't know, I'm a nerd. I like to play tabletop games, board games, deck building games, games like Catan, Ascension, Monopoly, Uno. I like having fun with my friends when they come over and we play some games. Not video games all the time. Yes, I still have the PlayStation 5 and a really nice TV and all that stuff, but we're all a bit nerdy. My friends still play Yu-Gi-Oh! At the age of 30, so, well, we're not 30 yet. Still play Yu-Gi-Oh!, Digimon, all of those card games, go into tournaments and conventions and such. So why not review a game that I recently picked up because an Instagram ad brought me to it, and then I saw it in Target and I had to pay for it and I brought it home. It's called Doomlings. It's so cute. This is such a cute game. It is about the end of the world. You and 2 to 6 players just battle it out. Well, less battling and more just surviving to just get to the end of the world and hoping that you have the most points. You can mess up your teammates, fork them over. You can just target one person all game, your best friend if you have to. You can just be a straight menace, or you can be just a chill, average, casual gamer just sitting in the background hoping that everyone just takes themselves out.
Stay toxic!
This is Doomlings. It's actually kind of a cool game. What comes in the box of Doomlings? It comes with, if this wants to slide off, yeah, very nice sturdy box. On the inside is a nice little graphic. Comes with a nice user manual. Tells you all the cards, what everything does, yada yada, blah blah blah. If you want to go and read through this when you get the game, you can. I'll just explain it to you. How this game is played is you are assigned a hand depending on your gene pool, and your gene pool is your lifeline in this game. It determines how many cards you have in your hand. This is your gene pool. Your gene pool starts at 5, and then through the game there are card effects that allow it to go either up or down all the way to 1 or 0, and it can keep going up and up. And if you want to add more, there are cards in here that allow you to gain more than 8, so you can use like a dice if you want to keep track of it that way. There are 6 of these things. That's why it is a 6-player game, because you need to have a gene pool to play this game. In the box, it also comes with a cheat sheet. This game is actually kind of intensive, especially at the very end when you have to tally up points, because your points is determined through not only how many different cards you have and their point structures, but they're also like hidden bonus points as well. And so the cheat sheet comes in handy, and it also allows you to know exactly what you need to be doing during your turn, especially if you're playing with somebody new and you are not really a good explainer. In the box, you also get the main deck, and then your ages, and then ages, we'll do ages first. Ages is basically the time that you're in. We are now in the 21st century, in the real world, the tech age, computers, internet, but in this, it's less tech and more the start of the world. So we have flourishing, comets, galactic drift, glacial drift, galactic drift, glacial drift. We also have Age of Things, reforestation, yada yada yada. These cards, they don't do much to change the games, but some of their effects are pretty powerful, that it can dictate exactly how you play on your turn. You could have an amazing strategy before the turn is over, and then when these cards get flipped over, your strategy goes out the window half the time. I have experienced that too many times playing with my friends. And then we also have catastrophes. Catastrophes are the end of the world. These you only follow the white effect until you get to World's End. World Ends takes about, depending on how you play the game, with 2 players, probably 20 minutes. With a full 6 party, it took us about an hour and a half to get through it all. You start the game shuffling you start the game shuffling 9 of these in a specific way. Once you get the game, it'll go over it a little bit better. You basically shuffle 3 with 1, and you do this 4 times, shuffle them individually, and then you take 3 regular ages and then a catastrophe age, you shuffle them up. You take another catastrophe age and a regular age, you shuffle that up, and then you just place them on top of each other, and these are your ages. As you play through, as you go around the circle, starting whichever way, clockwise, counterclockwise, or whatever, you flip over the ages, starting with the birth age, the birth of life age, determining your gene pool, setting it to 5. You always start the game with this. You set the game to 5, and then as you play through, you just continually flip over. And you don't follow the yellow until the very last catastrophe age is flipped over. You generally have 4 catastrophe ages. That's how I play. I think it's a little bit more fun like that, and it also allows your friends to get back in the game, especially if they're down bad. And now we go through your hand. As you play through, you start out with 5. So we'll do a standard 5 and see if we have. The deck itself is all color coordinated, so you have like red, blues, purples, non-colored, like the gray ones. And then as you go through, you collect your individual cells, playing them one at a time. You have some effects that allow you to play more cards, but for the most part, you only play 1 card at a time. You start your hand with 5, you play 1 card at a time, it goes around the table, effects activate, things happen, toxicity explodes, and you just make your way through until the very last catastrophe. I would say don't really worry too much if you are playing this about card effects, because the game changes so much that whatever effect that you might have or strategy that you might want to do, the game might just throw a wrench your way and it'll just go out the window. And that's basically all that comes in the box. You have your standard deck, you have your catastrophe ages, your regular ages, and then your hand. And you just go through and you hope for the best. And I found this game to be actually tons of fun, especially when everyone's drinking and nobody knows exactly what they're supposed to be doing. And that's Doomlings. It's a lot of fun. It's a 2 to 6 player game, 20 to 40 minutes of just high intensity gaming. It gets a little bit tedious when you have 6 players, but for the most part, it just adds more to the fun. If you want to buy this, it is available in all stores that sell board games, I think. It definitely is in Target. Oh yeah, it's on Walmart, Amazon, online shopping stores, and it's also... There's also expansion packs for this, because the game changes so much that you will never see through all the catastrophe ages, because you are set up, you're only going to use about 16 of these cards, so you still have like a full deck left over, and you can always mix and match it up with the expansion. Not even a pack, they're just like random packs that gives you like hollow foils and stuff. Alright, that's it for me, guys. Thank you, love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, also, be sure to like and subscribe and comment if you are going to buy it, if you have played it. Did you enjoy it?